Hello, my name is Joachim de Vos. I'm the founder of TomorrowLab and the co-founder of Living Tomorrow innovation platform in Europe. I was often in Riyadh and then discussed with you how it could really be beneficial to integrate a lab, start working with AI into your organization. Therefore, we crafted an incredible 3-day program with GIA coming to the heart of Europe, coming to Belgium, and discovering there a lot of new things that you can take back home and start working immediately on building the future. During these 3 days, the program is specifically oriented towards leaders of organizations that would like to build a stronger vision for embracing AI, integrating labs, and progressing with innovation for tomorrow. So it will not only be about technology, it will be a kind of transformative journey that we make together, starting with the basics, the foundations. What is AI? What is a lab? How do you integrate it? Then I will inspire you with some cases. Some people will come around from companies to give you their insights, their learnings. We will also meet with a global VC specialist that really gives his lessons and insights and lessons learned from the last decade, building this kind of entrepreneurial successes. And last but not least, we will visit two of the most renowned innovation labs in the world, IMEC and also an IMEC division, ID Lab, AI Lab in Ghent. I'll take you through the program in a little detail. So the first day, we focus on the foundations. And I will bring you some insights about the history of AI and where we go to the future. And of course, there will be some interaction with case studies. So case studies can come out of the food industry, where there are a lot of very nice examples that I can bring you together with the people who worked on it. Or even the Port of Antwerp. The Port of Antwerp is the second biggest port in Europe. And they have completely digitized their port with what they call Apica. It's an AI system that really keeps track of all logistics in the harbor and really makes the port much more efficient. In the afternoon, something special, something really unique. We will visit the world's most advanced nanotechnology lab that is really the basis where all AI chips are developed for hundreds of thousands of applications worldwide. So IMEC is started almost 40 years ago as a kind of innovation lab between the government and the private sector. And if you want to know why Apple, Samsung, Nvidia, Huawei, and all the others come to Europe to collaborate with IMEC, you will discover it over there. It's all about AI, it's all about chip technology. We will visit the facility of more than 6,000 researchers, and they're working in the world's most advanced clean room and a lot of breakout rooms where they collaborate with partners internationally. So they have more than 600 partners globally, and more than 300 startups already were born out of IMEC. They have more than €1 billion funding, and they created already more than 120 spin-offs, and they provided more than 13,400 new jobs in the last years building this kind of innovations. We will be received and welcomed by the CEO of IMEC, a truly unique opportunity because he's meeting with all these people around the world to sign agreements for collaborations of this most advanced chip innovation center in the world. And he will also explain a little bit about these collaborations, how it works, how they did that, how they are successful, what are the pitfalls, and also the CHIP Act in Europe. 43 billion euros is really spent on development in Europe for the next years, becoming one of the main chip manufacturers in the world. We will also have some insights and some detailed presentations about people that are working in IMEC, and they will give us up-to-date information about the age of biological AI that is coming to us, smart cities, logistics and AI, education and AI, energy and AI, agriculture and food and AI, and manufacturing. And of course, the floor is open for debate between all of us. And last but not least, and this is really unique, it's not given to a lot of people, we will guide it around in the Fab Lab. So really the nanotechnology heart of the world, where the most advanced chips, even years before they are created and commercialized by, for instance, NVIDIA, come to life. And we will really have an insight into the future. Besides that, we're in one of the most amazing cities in Europe, the capital of Europe, Brussels, that we will discover. And of course, it's also the powerhouse of Europe with the European Commission that connects all the 27 countries together. And the European Commission is also hosted in Brussels together with NATO, that has completely new developments, new buildings that were created and hosting all the members of NATO. The second day, we will go from strategy to implementation. So the first part of the day, again, I said it together with you, and we are really to do some tangible stuff. How to start creating an AI lab, how to have Gen AI in action. I will provide you a toolkit, an easy toolkit for leaders, not for IT people, for leaders, to really bring a Gen AI strategy to your corporation. And then we will start an interactive workshop. So in the afternoon, we go to another place, Ghent, where a very strategic AI lab has been built. So the research that is done in ID Lab really focuses on the progress of AI and how AI can be implemented into manufacturing challenges. The second part is visiting what we call Winter Circus. Winter Circus is something unique. It's an open innovation lab where since a few years all startups related to AI can really find a space and start developing all things that they want to create with the help of researchers, with the help of venture capitalists, and of course some coordination. And some of these startups will also present where they are today and how they really went eventually from startup to scale up. Again, we're in a very beautiful city, city of Ghent, and we will see some of the glimpses of this very interesting city in Europe, historic city. Third and last day of our program in AI is that we really provide you with an experience. I'll bring you to my platform, Living Tomorrow and Tomorrow Lab, where we have built with over 100 companies a truly amazing experience. It was opened some time ago by Bill Gates that said this kind of experience centers are really, really interesting because people start thinking about how the future could look like. And it will be a kind of interactive experience that we will all have together, developing and discovering the future that starts, in fact, right now. So I'm really honored to be your host on this. But as a closure, I also invited a very special guest. It's one of the people that I really look forward to meeting together with you. It's Jürgen Ingels. He started several technology companies and really made them a success. And he is going to bring some of his insights, the lessons learned and the start, grow, sell mentality that he really focuses on. Today he's leading an over €1 billion venture capital fund, and it's one of the most successful in Europe. And besides that, besides what he does in this field of expertise, there is also something remarkable and eventually even an opportunity for Saudi Arabia. He's the founder of Supernova. Supernova is something where it's a private initiative where all startups are connected with worldwide venture capitalists. It's an event that takes place yearly in Belgium and for the last years, and it's incredibly successful because you have all that kind of energy that comes out of the labs, all these startups, spin-offs, but they need, of course, some energy to boost, some money to boost globally. And how he does that with Supernova is something very remarkable. Also, very high level people, not only from the big corporations like Apple and Nvidia come and talk over there, but also former President Obama, or this year Oprah Winfrey, were there to give really publicity and an audience to what is happening over there. So during a few days, hundreds of startups are really pitching their latest innovations towards a lot of international venture capitalists that really boost these companies forward. And for the last hours that we are in Belgium together during this 3-day course program, if I may say so, for executive, you will have a unique opportunity to meet with the first European president. He's also my president of my organization, and together with him we will have a last small round table about the future of Europe, the future of Saudi Arabia, and how technology will play an important role in connecting the world together. And finally, we will decide with a small dinner in our restaurant at the top roof of Living Tomorrow. And this is a restaurant by a former Michelin star chef. So the trip will not only be inspirational for technology, will really be practical for visionary leaders to start with AI, but will also be an experience on how to see and how to really reflect on the best labs that were ever built worldwide in corporations, sometimes together with government, and how they are successful. So I hope I can really see you in Brussels discovering this 3-day AI Innovation Lab trip that we crafted together with Gia. I hope I see you on 1, 2, and 3 September this year in Brussels. Thank you.